Hey guys, Molly here at Design Loves Detail. I've got another design board for you that was highly requested. We've got the matte black lighting design, so stay tuned for that. With lighting, like we just recently talked about, there's a lot that goes into it and kind of putting together a cohesive design, especially when you're doing a full home. So lots of you guys wanted to see matte black, and I love matte black. In fact, I used all matte black in pretty much all matte black. In this house that we live in, the remodel project, the flip house we most recently did, and again in the flip house I'm currently doing. So I do love a mix as well of the brushed brass tones and the matte black. So I will probably do one more that is a combination with the mixed metals, because mixed metals is definitely, and I've done one video on it if you guys want to go check that out, but it is one of those things that is confusing, how to do it right, how to have balance and all that. So you can check out my mixed metals video, but I will also probably do one more that's going to be specifically in regard to lighting and how to incorporate both of the finishes into your home. That being said, today's is all about the matte black, and one thing that you will see here as we go through is I really like to bring in not just all matte black. There's accents of white in here, and there's also some glass that kind of breaks it up, because matte black can be heavy if you do too much and it's too solid. So you'll see how I broke it up, but here we go, let's dive in. So I started with these island pendants, and I do love these. The cone pendants are one of my favorites right now. I really love dome shapes and domes and cones. Just, I feel like they're really current and they bring a shape to the space that's really sculptural. So these definitely have that. I'm gonna link two different ones. The one that's on the board, I love because it's a little bit more elongated and just kind of mixes things up a bit. Kind of brings that triangle type of shape to the room, and then they get to be kind of like a dominant pop because they are more of the solid that I was saying to use sparingly. But I paired that with the dining chandelier that has a very clean line, a very simple, thin, matte black line with the white shades that really breaks it up so that you feel a little bit of variation between the kitchen lights that would be for the island and then for the dining room. So I love those together. They both have a modern feel, and you can see that the pendant has more of like a bar that it hangs from, so that kind of ties in with the bar of that dining room chandelier that you see both for the little, they're almost like little mini sconces on the chandelier, and then also that center bar that it drops from. So love those together. Oh, also pricing. The Byram One Light single cone pendant, which I talked about for over the kitchen island, they do come in a variety of colors, but you'll see the midnight black is what I've selected. For those, they are right now $195, which I think is pretty reasonable. They're approaching 16 inches tall, which I think is a really good size for a pendant, because if you have really tall ceilings, you can go even bigger than this, but this is a pretty good size for, 9-foot ceilings, even 8-foot, because it's not going to be like too overwhelming. If you have tall ceilings, you can definitely go bigger though. So this is kind of a great, like, kind of medium size. That Elijah 5 light shaded classic chandelier, also a good price. It's $215. So I really love that. And it is showing to me currently out of stock, but it's also showing that it's supposed to be back in stock in just next month. So it's coming back. Really, really beautiful. Then, okay, so then we were moving to the bathroom light. And you can see with this bathroom light, again, keeping the matte black to keep it cohesive, but this one has the glass shades, which I love. So that glass shade keeps it really minimal filling, and then it breaks up again, so we don't have too much of the matte black. The similar thing here as well is the cone shape. We have the cone shape for the bathroom light and then also for the kitchen island, so it just kind of gives a little bit of cohesiveness there as well. This one has great reviews, 4.8 stars with 1,500 reviews, so that is I think a really good bathroom light option. I forgot to mention, but the cone pendants for the kitchen are 4.7 stars, and we've got 4.6 on the dining room chandelier. So again, just kind of ones that have really good feedback overall. Okay, so the bedroom light is kind of a semi-flush mount. It's a 3 light, which is good, so you get more bulbs in the bedroom space. It's a really fun style, I feel like, because it has that white so that it's again, not too heavy, but then it's kind of like got the cool contrast, and it feels modern but still classic at the same time, which is always, like I talk about a lot, just kind of keep finding that balance of where it feels updated, but that it's not going to be too trendy. So 4.8 stars on this one. And again, kind of like a little bit of that cone shape so that it's similar to what we have going on in the other spaces. Love that. Those would also be cute down like a hallway. If you had like a mudroom hallway or something, those would be another one that's really, really cute. And I did keep some similarities in these designs from the kind of the gold one versus the matte black. They're a little bit different, but definitely you'll see that I'm drawn to the same kind of lights, and I think that are really checking all the boxes. The chandelier just below that, the large scale chandelier, again, kind of more of that wagon wheel style. And this is a good one too because it has that airy feel about it, and it just ties in really well because again you're going to see that similar shape of kind of that cone, kind of a triangle shape, so that when we have all of these together, there are these elements that make them feel like they go together, not necessarily like they're from the same collection, because we don't want to like have it be so redundant. Like you don't want to look like you just bought the outfit off the mannequin. Whenever people do that, I'm always just like, oh, because you want to make it your own thing. And so kind of having selected all of these from different collections gives them a little more character and interest. So each of them can stand on their own and be interesting and unique, but then they also work together. But you know, if somebody has the full matching outfit, sometimes it, like where everything is overly matchy, it can kind of be a missed opportunity. Okay, here's a better, I mean, the reality is this, if we're doing it in a more literal sense, it's like when you go to the builder grade house and you know that they had like just a basic design package that was just like, okay, the lights are all from one collection, the tiles the same through the whole house. You know what I mean? It's fine. It goes together, but it could be better. Enter this. And a designer if you're building, which, you know, I have been getting a lot of inquiries again about design projects, and I don't do client work. However, I am working on something that is going to be another design guide for you guys that I'm doing for a new build house that is top secret. I get to pick out all the stuff, and so I thought I'm gonna make a design guide for this house as we go through, but I can't reveal it yet because it's a new upcoming thing, and it will be coming soon, but that will be something to look forward to, because essentially what I'd love to do is have all these guides from homes I've designed so that you can buy those through a new platform we're working with. You can buy the guide and it has everything you need to create this space, and of course you could put your own spin on things, but it's going to have all the sourcing, and basically I do all the legwork, all the crappy part of it, trying all the samples, and then you just get the here's how it turned out, so you can have a preview of all the things and how they, and you know they go together because we tried it. So anyway, look forward to that. Back on track. Okay, so the outdoor lights for this one, again, bringing in a little bit of that glass that is really pretty and modern. I'm gonna link two different ones here. The one on the design board is really great. I love that it has some good size to it. There are 3 different size options too. There's one that's 18.5 inches, which is the one that I linked. And then there's one if you have a large house that is 25 inches high. And so that one's gonna be giving you even more of an impact if you need something larger. The 18.5 inches should be a good height for most homes, and that one is what I have on the board, and it has so far all 5-star reviews, and it is $2.99, so a little bit splurgy, but like I thought that they were really pretty. And the other one that I'm gonna link is another kind of splurgy one, but is really pretty. This one's a 22 inch, so it's a little bit taller, and it is also with 5-star reviews so far across the board. This one's a little bit more traditional, so if you want to bring in a little bit more of the classic versus the modern, you can go with this because it has kind of those little candelabra bulb, but like it looks like candles inside. Almost like it's, a lot of times they make these outdoor lanterns look like they're the gas lanterns. So it's sort of like that, almost looking like they're little candles. So it's a little bit more classic versus modern. This one's $3.79 for that 22 inch height, and really pretty. I love it still feels modern though because it's square and clean lines. So there's that. I have a couple others that I've included that will be in links that you can check out too, just to give you kind of some options. Like there's a linear chandelier for like a dining table. If you have a really long dining table, that could be kind of an alternative that I felt like still went with the design too if you wanted something linear. That one's the Diana 4 Light Kitchen Pendant, 4.8 stars, $2.45, so similar price point to the other chandelier. And then this last one that I have on the board is the sconce. This is an indoor sconce with the shade, which is so cute. I don't know what it is about the little mini lamp shades on sconces, but it's just cute. So this one, Imogen One Light Dimmable. Oh, it's another Wallchiere like we had last time. Maybe I'm saying it right. Does anybody, that's gotta be French. Anybody speak French and wanna see if I'm saying that right? This one's on sale right now for $84.99, comes in other finishes too. In fact, this one even comes in a black and brass mix. This one, again, really simple, kind of a minimal feel, but these are really cute to do on either side of a bathroom vanity mirror. I love sconce lighting. I don't know if you guys have ever kind of compared the difference between overhead lighting versus like light, kind of a diffused light coming at your face when you're doing makeup or anything in the bathroom. It makes you look good. Like definitely, like we did these sconces in my daughter's bathroom in our last house, not this exact one, but really similar in the gold. I swear every time I like walk past that mirror and those lights are on, I was like, I'm looking good today. And then you go in the other lighting and it's not as great. So definitely having the sconce lights can be nice, especially when they have that shade for kind of diffusing the light so it's not just like as harsh on your face. And hopefully this gives you guys some ideas with the matte black for the people that aren't as much brass people. I know that brass is definitely one of those kind of polarizing finishes where you love it or you hate it. My husband definitely, he doesn't love brass, so he's always like, let's go matte black, let's go matte black. But I definitely sneak a little bit of brass in because I do like, I like that it has a little bit more of an aged feel a lot of times. So always going for that blend. Thank you guys for watching and let me know what you think about these ones and the matte black finishes. And I think I will make on my, you know, list of ideas the mixed metals, since so many guys asked about that as well. Thanks for watching. Check us out over on Instagram at Design Loves Detail. Subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of future videos, and check us out over too on designlovesdetail.com. I'll see you next time.